And you know, they were after the smoke-filled rooms. You know, the smoke-filled rooms produced George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln,
Sure.
Theodore Roosevelt,
Right.
all kinds of. But then we got rid of the smoke-filled rooms, and I'm afraid the results haven't quite measured up.
You think the presidential primary system is absolutely broken?
Oh, look at the chaos it creates. Look at the mischief it creates. I mean, and the money that it soaks up. Come on, it's a lobbyist paradise.
Well, you know, we've spent so much time talking about politics, and I'm going to wrap this up now and give you your freedom once again. But what about your private life? I mean, you have had, you know, food to put on the table, earn a living. Your father, founded a credit bureau?
Yep. I've been very fortunate. First of all, I had a loving family. My parents and my grandparents were wonderful examples. My grandfather, one time, when my uncle arrived home, he was 16, and my father was the president of the city council in Beloit, Wisconsin. And his son had been apprehended by the police for running a stop sign. He said, "Well, my father's the president of the city council. You can't write me. Oh, drive on, drive on." So I was bragging at the dinner table that night. My grandfather said, "You did what? What? Oh, yes." He said, "Come with me." He took him right down to the police station. "My son broke the law, and you failed to write him a ticket. Write him that ticket." Wow. And that was a very valuable lesson for the whole family. And that's the way we grew up.
So they came from Beloit to here?
Yes, they retired to Michigan, in Chelsea, Michigan, small town. My grandfather was an engineer. In fact, he wrote the article for the Encyclopedia Britannica on windmills. That was his big specialty.
Wow.
And but that was a sort of integrity. And my father, 2 or 3 times, people came to him offering him money if he would doctor up a credit report. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it.
He started the credit bureau in 1924.
Yep, here in Ypsilanti.
And so you succeeded him running it.
That's right.
And now it's what? The only
independently owned credit bureau left in the universe.
Wow. Now, why is that? How did you survive alone?
Because we established a certain niche, and we understand that there are local needs for local credit reports, local collection efforts, bad debts, and that's what we do. And we do rather well.
Has it been tough to balance over the years all your political activity and your service in these government agencies on the one hand, which you're doing almost kind of pro bono, while you're trying to run the credit agency on the other?
No, because I've had good people working for me. I've been very fortunate in that respect as well. And therefore, and the only occasion, way back, I used to get a few accounts through another agency to collect delinquent tuition at MSU. And the minute I was appointed to the MSU board, I canceled all that, made sure that I never got any more of that. So that rare occasion, there might have been a compromise that I want the standard of Caesar's wife to look pallid compared to the standard I wish to apply.
I think that's a good way to end this, and it's been a great pleasure to have this time with you, Peter B. Fletcher. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's been a great pleasure.